1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, hello, hello. Hello,
Check.
everyone. Check, yeah. I think it's working.
Yeah, so long time no see on stream here.
Exactly. Hello to everyone. This is Sado, and I'm joined today by Filko. Hello, Filko.
Yeah, that's me. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. The two voices of Knights and Merchants streaming joined together
Yeah.
to show you a game on map called Dance of Death. I made this map, and I am of an opinion that it should never be played again. But these people in the lobby are foolish enough to try it, so it will definitely be a game with many mistakes and strange stuff happening. And my experience tells me that these kind of games are the most fun to show on streams. So I think it will be a pretty nice game to watch.
Also, ironically, the Dance of Death. During those times. Name.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
funny, but it's not funny in fact.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
okay.
to those who don't know, Dance of Death was some kind of ritual, if I remember correctly, that was done in medieval times, when there was a plague, everyone was sick, etc., etc. So it's kind of ironic that we're seeing this map being played today.
Ironically, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think the host thought about it.
Hi Thunder, our pro map maker. How are
Yeah.
you?
Hi, Tandra.
Yeah.
So uh, need to launch the chat.
Hmm. Where am I on Discord? I have no idea. I have to change my nickname here. Okay. Nice. So nothing to say and say something about game right now.
You mean like
So
in general, or
build order, yeah.
uh, as one of the players just pointed out to me in private conversation, seems like it's not possible to make stonemason or woodcutter before you finish up the school. I don't think it was a deliberate decision on my side. Yeah, now you can. But that's probably the reason people made only schools so far. As for the map, some of the locations are a bit challenging when it comes to the space management, especially these locks in the corners here. Used to have a problem with space and maybe with wood a bit. There's also two locations in the middle which are very open, especially this lock. But it's also pretty easy to attack here. As you can see, the left side of the base is pretty open, and I still think that I need some improvements on the map, on the battlefield especially. But I guess I need to see a few more games played here to figure out how to do it exactly.
Well, when I was zooming out right now, I thought that the map is quite, I think, spacious.
Spacious.
Yeah, I think there's enough place to fight, and
Yeah,
well,
it's a bit bigger right now, I think. Than it used to be.
it's some kind of fix, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but still needs some fixes probably. That's my opinion at least. And I must say that I really hope to see more maps in a bit dark style like this. Like you can see some desert on the top and lots of dirt on the bottom. I like the colors here, and it's a shame not many people make maps like this. I think there was a similar map. I mean, similar. The theme was similar. Like the colors, for example, were a bit similar from Raging Bullet. Even the name was a bit similar because it's called Dunes of Death. But it was like all desert. It looked a bit like the top of the map maybe here, but there were a few dirt themed maps like Volcanic Violence. I think there was like one more nice map with dirt only, but apart from that, it's not really used too often by map makers, which is a shame. At least that's my opinion.
So that's why KaM should hire some pro map makers to make, you know, some good stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I can become one of those pro map makers.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
guys, we are gathering some money. We would appreciate your donations for our map maker Sado. So feel free to support.
Yes. uh, I don't need money from map making, I guess.
I guess.
All I need in my life is a computer.
It's love.
Yeah.
Like in the song.
Yeah. Also. Okay. Be right back for a minute. And
Yeah.
back.
So right now we are looking at who?
Sokol.
Sokol.
Yeah.
Our Sokol. Our Falcon. Falcon. Yeah.
Falcon. Yeah.
A Falcon. Our Falcon friend. Yeah. So well, to start saying anything about bases, the early look of every base, I think there's nothing to say.
Oh, I already
Really,
have
like,
something to
nothing.
say. This is a pretty interesting woodcutter, especially
Okay.
on the left side, is pretty
Yeah.
interesting here. Oh,
Well,
funny
first of all,
idea.
I think it's well, it's a good idea, but it's quite badly executed because of I think it's early building. But I don't know. I mean, not early. Jesus, I forgot the word. Late. Kind late, I think so.
Like, so you say that the woodcutter should be a bit earlier.
Yeah.
The planting only one, but I don't think he has any place other than this to build it. I'm actually a bit amazed by this because I didn't even think that you can do it here. Obviously you can, but I didn't think about it when making the map. So it's pretty ingenious, I'd say. Like that's probably the only place you can make early planting woodcutter on this log. Because like you have some trees here and there, and you can't really make a woodcutter here. That would probably be not the best idea. Actually,
Yeah.
you can do it, I guess, but you'll miss some
Well,
early
you know,
space for
at
fans,
least
for
he could
example.
have saved some space around this woodcutter on the left. You know, he could make one more, you know, tile to the left, the building, and he could, you know, build some road.
I thought about it as well, but then I saw that this is stone, and it's quite likely that in like 30 minutes it will all be gone. So it shouldn't be a problem in a while. So it's not that important, I
So,
think.
like, we will see.
Yeah, but I'm
We will
pretty
see.
confident
Maybe
it's
it
not
will
gonna be a
work
problem.
out
Yeah.
somehow, some way.
Okay, let's look at the top team.
Okay, Dieto is
Ahmed.
quite aggressive with the woodcutter.
Let me see. Oh yeah, you have to actually. Yeah, it's pretty good decision. Even if it looks extreme, I think that's what you have to do on this log. Like I said, there was it wasn't that easy to to get nice wood production on this log, so I'm not too surprised he's doing this.
Mhm.
Uh,
I can
but
imagine the
yeah,
3 pairs of farms, or I don't know how many groups of farms, down to the woodcutter. Like, it will be looking, I think, hilarious, but I hope it will be productive.
mhm. I already like the way he's trying to build here. Vieto is pretty good player, so I expect
Pretty.
good.
Let's not over exaggerate, Sado.
Uh, uh,
No,
uh,
I'm joking. Yeah,
Screw
he's a
you.
good player.
Yeah. Okay, now you lost me. I'm lost in the woods of. Well, never mind. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Looks pretty fun so far. Back on the bottom, how about we go to Botzel's base? It's pretty straightforward. Just go to the left side to follow your woodcutters, and that's it.
Almost every base should be compact. Like, at
Mhm.
least.
In
At least, I
theory.
think maximum 6 farms or even 5. And that's it.
Mhm. This location is pretty interesting because of the extra iron and the fact that it's
Mm-hmm.
not the best fit for the buildings. I remember I always had problems in this area, like lots of unused space. I probably should fix the storehouse placement at some point of time to avoid that. Maybe I actually did it because I made this fix quite some time ago. But yeah, you just go to the left side with woodcutters, and I think there's not a lot of space here. You'll probably see when he finishes up all his buildings. You also have to remember that Napek, the player from the top location, will also steal some space from here, so it will be, it's like you can't really have a lot of farms and also full iron production with 5 iron mines on this log. Like it's not, I mean, it's not easy to feed it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but we'll see what happens, I guess.
I wonder if Boto will go for double iron here.
Yeah, from what I know him, there's a good chance he will.
Yeah, it's Boto.
Exactly.
So it's almost obvious.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm most curious how Big Bang will play because I know the least about this player.
yeah, that's true. To be honest, I've never seen him before here. So maybe he's disguised. Maybe it's some old player, but I don't know. We will see actually.
No, not sure. I think he's quite new, but not that new. His usual name, Big Bang Cannabis.
Well, I like. Can you see the sawmill down the city
Uh huh.
near the gold mine?
Hmm.
Looks kinda funny,
Yeah,
but
interesting
maybe it
placement,
will
but
work
it.
out.
Yeah. I think it's not bad because you're pretty close to the woodcutter, and I'm guessing he'll make a few more buildings here, which will use that wood. Uh, you can see it here as well. Like he made a sawmill and woodcutter. Although
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he will delete this woodcutter pretty soon.
Yeah.
Well, I think so at least. But this log also looks pretty small. Unless
Uh,
it's like he shouldn't
yeah.
build
Uh-huh.
woodcutters like this, maybe, I don't know. Or
The
maybe he just
overall
wants to
idea
cut the
is
bottom.
kinda fine, but I don't know about the iron production. I think if I were him, I would just leave
Mhm.
the space behind the storehouse for entire iron production.
How about
But
here?
yeah, something, yeah. Like, he has some space, to be honest, but I don't know if it's enough.
Yeah, maybe it's
Like,
counted.
yeah,
It looks
like
looks okayish, so maybe it will be fine.
maybe. Yeah. I think the armor smithy will be somewhere
On the left side, perhaps?
around, yeah, maybe. But no,
Because,
maybe not. Maybe somewhere around under the inn or under the school, or I don't know what's going to be.
yeah,
Maybe
but
some,
he seems to be
I don't know.
making farms here. And
Uh-huh.
yeah, I have no idea how he wants to do this.
Me neither. Like we
Yeah,
will see.
yeah, exactly. Pretty
It's
interesting
kinda.
farms. Like only one farm here? What the hell? Ah well, let's just wait. But so
Wait a
far,
minute.
yeah, so far
Okay.
it looks like his base is more or less like random placement of buildings, and I can't really see the point of some stuff he's doing here. But
Mm-hmm.
let's just wait and see, I guess. Uh, okay, maybe let's take a look at the LT guys, starting with Blackie. I can say that this guy is definitely going for the 5 iron mines, especially that he has like no farms. Probably wants to make like 3 or 4 at once in like 5 or 10 minutes, and
Mm-hmm.
just wants to focus on taking out all the sweet iron from this mountain. He seems to be maybe one of the fastest guys with the iron smithy. He already has it built. Can you spot anyone having it so far? Not
You're talking
really.
about the suspect, or not?
No, no,
Or
no.
about?
Black Pearl. He already has the iron smithy. Ah, no, almost. Sorry, but he's still like ahead of the others.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Like
Sokol will
he's
have it.
going
Yeah.
aggressively for the iron, and he's going only for the iron right now.
Yeah.
So I guess it will be how many? He has iron lock.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So that's
like
why.
five iron mines lock as well. Yeah, the equivalent of
So
Botsos.
I think this will be something like how, but pikeman, pikeman and crossbowman, but I don't
Mm.
know. I think something like this.
Knowing him,
Yeah.
not sure about the pikeman, but we'll see. I have a feeling he might go for a full, like no stop iron
Yeah.
build
Yeah.
with
Mm-hmm.
lots
I
of
think so too.
X-bows
Yeah.
and maybe even swordmen.
Look the amount of miners under the school waiting for a job.
Holy shit! Yeah,
Yeah. This
yeah.
will be very aggressive iron build.
Mhm. I
Like
can't wait to
60,
see the
60
result. Yeah,
pike, 60 pikes at least,
yeah.
and something around 50 militia, and let's go. The
Mm.
best build.
I'm not so sure about the pikes, like I said, but we'll see. I have a feeling he'll go like swordman and X-bows, but we'll see. And in the meantime, his counterpart, his brother actually, has 3 farms already. 4, sorry, I can't count, sorry. I'd say he might be going for a more leather-based build. He
That's a
didn't even
pretty
try to go for
solid
the iron.
base, pretty solid looking base.
Hmm.
To be honest, like he's going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 farms.
Whoa.
So that's pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm wondering what will happen with the iron. I mean, well, it can even happen
Mm,
like Black Pearl will try to take it,
mm,
but I've never seen something like this happen. Knights and Merchants to have like 8 iron mines on one lock, but it will be definitely interesting to see. And it's quite close, so he might go and try it. But to be honest, I think the base would be so big then that it wouldn't make much sense to do it. But it's kinda possible.
yeah.
Suspect has a pretty compact base. Interesting woodcutters on the top. 4 farms, iron smithy. Yeah, I kinda expected a solid try from Ahmed. Like, he doesn't play a lot of KaM these days, I think, but each time when he comes back, he's pretty stable and you can count on him having a good army. So I'm not too
Yeah.
worried about him.
Yo, Daniels, how are you? Yeah, by the way, guys, don't be shy and come and say hi on our TeamSpeak as well. We have, as you will, as well. I think you might have know. We have our Discord channel and TeamSpeak channels, so feel free to come. By the way, donate money. So, and just wash your hands.
Exactly. Okay, I'm looking at Sokol right now. He's also going on with his iron production.
Saku, the best Polish player ever seen.
Are you serious?
Of
Ah,
course
come on.
I am. I'm
Not
always
the best,
serious.
come on. One of the best for sure.
Yeah, the best is Fyro.
And Sado.
Combined together.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you
for
combine the
sure.
armies. Okay, 4 farms, swine farm and some iron. Pretty standard builds, and it doesn't look like he's having any problems.
For now.
Yeah, for now, well, I don't expect any.
Hashtag evil love.
Yeah, but the base also seems pretty compact. Like, just a standard good quality build, looks like.
And I thought about the build orders and how to make some pretty solid base. Like, to be honest, on every map you don't need big base. Like, if you have good early, so like every compact base can produce you at least like 70 units.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's no point doing such a big base, even if you have so much space
Yeah,
to play with.
correct.
So, like making big bases, it's you should like stick to the I would say the main body of a base. So like the basic 6 farms, three piggies, and blah blah etc. And later on, around like 45 minutes, 50 minutes of the gameplay, you should like add more buildings, more farms and stuff to make the base prepared for unexpected late game or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's up to you. Like, if it's working like when you are doing 8 farms in 30 minutes, go ahead, do it.
Looking at Bozo right now. Uh, I'm not sure what he's going to do regarding the iron. So far he has
Well,
3
I
iron
like
mines.
the placing of piggies is kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have word even.
It's distant. That's the word we are looking
Hmm?
for.
Yeah, probably.
Marketplace so early. Whoa.
Yeah,
Look at what he's doing. He's already trading for corn.
like
Pretty
does
interesting.
does he have enough stone right now? Like really?
Yeah, probably. I mean, the priority for marketplace is probably lower than for bringing stone to the buildings or to the
Mm-hmm.
workers who are making a road. So I think it's not the worst idea, especially that you can boost your swine farms a little bit. Back in the day, and you probably remember it as you were here once. I mean, in those times. Many people used to trade stuff in marketplace, but then the prices were changed, and one of the most popular trades was something like tree trunks to corn, or actually anything to corn at the start, so you can boost the swine farms very early, and
Mm-hmm.
it can give you a bit more troops and a bit more sausages. So it's pretty nice.
Jesus Christ, he won't be doing anything with iron.
Yeah, you can also see he has iron ore stacked up in the storehouse, so he probably needs to build on
I
more
mean,
the
like,
smithies.
I'm
What do you
talking
mean?
about Abjab.
Ah, yeah.
Like, I didn't expect that.
Maybe he'll make very late one, but
Like, maybe only some horses later on, like for 10 horses or something.
honestly, do you think there will be any horses here?
Well, like we have 30 minutes only of gameplay right now, so who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah.
How many farms? 8? And already making the 5th. What the hell? It's gonna be massive. I think he's gonna need like the 3rd metallurgist soon. And probably aiming to make a lot of bowmen, while his counterpart on the top will make. What is he making? Crossbows only? Okay, I can see where this is going. This is gonna be
I
pretty
think
interesting to see.
this will be some, like as I said before, combining armies, you know?
Yeah,
But
but
the amount of armies I think will be tremendous here.
actually, I don't think they plan on combining their armies with someone making melee. I think they're just going for like crossbows and bows or stuff like this. Well, it depends what Abrap will make. Maybe he goes for Axeman.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks promising.
Mm-hmm.
Like 5 swine farms right now. This will produce for him like at least 70, maybe more even, 80 leather.
Yeah, and
So
they're
that's
already
kind of
working all of them.
nice.
So, yeah.
So like the advantage of having only leather city is like you have for sure you will have food. This
Yeah,
is like
he will have.
100%.
Yeah, he'll have so many sausages that he has to start trading them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
By the way,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty interesting idea, especially that this lock seems pretty well suited for this. You have
Mm-hmm.
quite some space, and you can just do a base like this. Yeah.
But there's one disadvantage of leather city.
Yeah.
You have no iron. Ha ha ha.
Well, it's it's obviously pretty obvious, but yeah, you have no iron, and this
Like
can
yeah,
hurt a lot.
it's leather.
But
That's leather.
well, I guess we'll see if Black Pearl's double iron can make up for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he kind of thinks about this,
I think too. Yeah.
but it might take some time. Still,
I
it would
think
be
when
pretty
like
interesting to see one player
mm-hmm.
with 8 iron mines. But you can't
Yeah.
do this shit in like in peacetime.
Yes.
There's
Like
no way.
Sado, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Like I think Abjab will finish his city around like 10 minutes before peacetime. He will be finished with building anything,
Mhm.
including towers, and I think he will help to build some
Roads.
roads and
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a nice idea
uh,
indeed.
yeah,
Actually, I think he might be finished in like 10 minutes.
or me, yeah, maybe yes.
Like, look, what else he can make? Just the buildings to make the leather weapons. I mean, wooden and weapons and leather jackets, and that's it.
Hmm,
It should
actually,
take like 10
that's
minutes. Haha, there we go.
uh-huh. Oh shit, this will be nice. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, exactly.
My like
It's
first
like,
time.
it's completely like the first ever on 60 peacetime gaming.
They are like taking my virginity right now. Like, come on. So like he has here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jesus Christ, 8 iron mines. Hmm.
Well,
And he's going really only for iron, for crossbows. Well, looks like for now at least.
yeah.
No, he's
No,
making
yeah,
some
no,
shields.
yeah. So he makes some, yeah.
So crossbow,
Mhm.
crossbow and swords.
But
You
you know
say?
what? You know what's funny? I okay, maybe never mind. But I'm really wondering what will happen here. Like how fast will his new iron be on the right side? But oh, I'm guessing this is like for the late game mode. So he still has to produce a lot with his regular double iron,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Might
And
be.
I don't expect him to produce like more than 10 troops from the right side of his city until peacetime. But we'll see, I guess. He actually makes all
Yeah.
the armor smithies here and only goes for the iron mines on the right, I guess. Okay, let's make a quick count. He has 4 iron smithies for the 4 iron mines right now, making 2 more. Oops. Currently 12 coal mines, making second weapon smithy. Yeah, but okay, the iron mine on the right side will be a slow one. He has to stabilize his production on the left first, I guess. Also needs some food, cause you know, base needs to live, I guess. Doesn't seem like he thought about making a fishman, by the way. Sorry, there it is. Okay. Yeah, the Dutch brothers are making really interesting bases today.
Remake evolved so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you would compare the building, the the overall building and city management from like few years ago,
Mm-hmm. And right now, yeah,
yeah, it would be like really
there's a big
such
difference.
a such a big difference. Yeah.
I still think that the peak moment was like 1 year ago, I'd say, when we had the best players still playing and the best armies. Right now, ah, it's still almost as high as it was then, but
But
I feel the
but
overall level
like
is
there's
a bit,
something missing.
yeah.
Some like I agree that you know the players right now, for example, you know Abjab and and others, like they keep the high level of gameplay, but like sometimes they are missing something during the battles. Like I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why is that, but you know they are good builders, that's for sure.
Mm.
And
I think in Knights and Merchants, it's not obvious right away for players how to fight good, and it's also sometimes hard to be fast enough to click.
mhm,
So I noticed back in the day that when we had lots of new players, most of them could usually like start spamming a lot in like 3 months, but it took them a
yeah,
lot more time, like year or two, to start fighting really well. You could see, I don't know, with Kungen and Zatora, for example, they were really good almost right away after they came from the higher peacetime lobbies. They were like totally good spammers, but there was something missing in the fights for quite some time, and obviously eventually they also became way better fighters.
mhm.
But it wasn't like right away. It needed some experience. You probably have to lose enough times with good players in this game so you can see what you have to avoid and how you should fight. So yeah, but I don't know if Abjap and Blackpearl are the best examples of bad fighters. I wouldn't say so.
Like, I
For
didn't
sure.
say they are bad fighters, but sometimes they are missing something. Just like they're fighting
Uh,
well. I'm not saying they
I
are
don't know.
bad
I
at
mean,
something.
they didn't win the tournament against Beer, but like I said, that might actually be a nice example because LT is a clan of mostly newer players, when Beer was a clan of mostly older players. I don't remember exactly who was playing in the final games, but I'm pretty sure that might have been you know, maybe not deciding factor, but you get the idea. But with that being said, I don't remember the game between LT and Beer. I just
Yeah.
remember the
So
result.
yeah. So like you have that clash, the, let's say, older generation of KaM and the younger generation of KaM.
Yeah,
But
exactly. And it's like it's pretty obvious that older players, when it comes to fighting, they will have advantage, at least on paper. But of course, it's maybe it's not the best thing to say stuff like that, like in general. Uh,
like the generation was in quotation marks, by the way. So do not
yeah,
take it,
yeah. Obviously,
seriously.
we all here are like about 30 years old, by the way. I guess
Yeah.
more or
So
less,
we're like
plus minus 2
we're
years.
too old
Yeah,
to live in normal communities, so we're spending our time playing KaM Remake only.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah. That's the brutal truth.
Ah, if you say so. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think it's time to take a look at some other base than Black Pearl, and nobody's calling me up on
Yeah.
that.
That's that's
Okay,
that's a fact. That's yeah.
let's see
Yeah.
the
Let's move.
bottom team then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking through all of the bases right now on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Seems
Like,
like,
I
yeah,
really like the amount of stuff that Sokol has already.
yeah, indeed. Pretty nice iron, I'd say.
Yeah.
Pretty effective.
Well, like the base is looking really nice
Yeah,
right now. It's
nice,
quite
compact.
small.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite small, and look how the numbers grow in barracks. Really,
exactly.
that's nice. That's what I said before. Like, you don't need such a big base to have nice, pretty have like to have that nice army at the end of peacetime. Just he has 6 farms only.
Yeah, you don't
Normal,
need many
typical
more.
stuff, typical build order. Yeah,
Hmm.
like nothing unusual. Just good
Exactly.
timing, and that's it.
Yeah. We'll see if he becomes the best Polish player in this game,
Of
like you
course, like,
proclaimed him to be.
yeah. Not only
Okay,
this
we'll
game, but
see.
all games.
I wouldn't
Monkas.
say like that. I still believe more in Vieto, and he's on a challenging lock, so maybe this time it will
No.
be a bit hard to be better than everyone else.
Vieto
It's
is too
not too
laid back.
bad.
No, he is too
Yeah.
laid back to be, that self-pushing guy to improve yourself. Like he's just, he's
It's
just Vieto.
okay. Well, it's just a different way of saying that he doesn't play a lot, as Sokol does, I guess.
Well,
But
yeah,
looking
but
at Vieto's
yeah,
base, I'd say it's as compact as it can be on such a uh, annoying
location.
clock. Yeah, you can see there's some fault in it. You can't really build something else here. There's not a lot of space, and there's well, like you can see, he just cramped up to the farms on the left side, made the woodcutters on the bottom. He's just working inside the boundaries of the lock, I guess. Still needs some buildings though. I can't see many weapon workshops,
Like, he
only
needs to
two.
keep up with the bows for sure. Like, 5 bows right now, it's not that many. Like,
Yeah.
with that speed of making wooden weapons, I think something around 35 bows
Mhm.
maximum. Which, he could, improve a little bit, but still, it's not that bad. I'm not saying it's
Mhm.
bad looking. Pretty.
Also,
For now.
the iron weapons are right now not too great, but he's making the second weapon smithy, so maybe it will be kind of fine in a while. How many? Hold on, how many coal mines? 8. Okay, it can get better soon as well. Yeah, like you can see, he's kinda late with some stuff. Can't say if this is a fault of the location or some of Vieto's mistakes. But
Hmm.
I'm still counting like location is pretty hard, so yeah. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Like, laughing at myself right now. Thunder, you wrote something. Only 6 farms. Well, looking at Botso, Botso has only 3.
Yeah.
But
And one
yeah.
fake farm here.
Yeah. I wonder, like, how the effective the marketplace is. Like, it works for like 1 farm, 2 farms. Like,
I think Mr. Fu used it like one farm, but it's like after peacetime, so I don't really see people using marketplace as a farm inside of peacetime,
yeah.
because it's a pretty popular trade, stone to corn, but after peacetime. This is also quite interesting use. So another kind of novel thing here.
Okay, just leave everything alone. Go, go to the suspect base.
Whoa! Okay. Seems like someone spent too much time with bodies.
No, with Gandalf, you shall not pass. I mean,
Exactly. Okay, that doesn't gonna help the other guy on the right side, who is clearly planning to have. What the fuck? Would you just look at this? You said he will have like 70 letter troops on peacetime.
yeah.
May I
I
remind you,
was
there's
wrong.
still eight
I
eight
was wrong.
minutes.
Sorry. Yeah.
And okay,
And
I
he
just
has
have
already
to
70. What the
just have to
actual?
take a look here. Look, he's already made the triple iron.
Like, both
Okay.
combined, they have like almost the same amount of troops right now. Like the team, like the other team. Like, what the actual? What?
Okay, this is pretty massive. 8
Yeah.
armory workshops. How many of the? Only 4 weapons workshops, but I'm
But
guessing.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
he'll make
there's
some.
there's
Yeah.
one thing missing.
What is it?
Weapons.
Where?
Like he has only bows. Just
Yeah,
shoot the
that's not a
bows. Like
problem.
40
8
bows,
minutes
like
still.
it's enough to be honest. Like it's pretty nice, I
I
would say
think the
even.
bigger problem is he doesn't have too many recruits. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
actually, yeah, I think
But
it's still a
he
problem
gets
because
he
he'll
has
have a
7
lot
minutes
more of the
still,
other
so like
stuff.
yeah.
I think he can keep up with the wooden weapons as long as he didn't screw up his wood. I mean, you need a pretty powerful wood for this stuff. But I think
Mm-hmm.
you can see the sawmills are working pretty well. Like there's nothing laying in the woodcutters or in the sawmills, so it's probably good. 5 sawmills should be enough for this kind of. Whoa, 86 jackets. What the hell is this?
Yeah. And he
He's
has
gonna have about
still
100.
minute,
Yeah,
6 minutes still.
yeah,
Like this is
exactly.
like
Insane.
what the
Insane stuff.
actual? I've never seen so many jackets.
He's even boosting like Bottle right now. How many farms? 8? Okay. 8 farms for 6 swine farms. What the hell is this?
And how is
And
this working? Ah, he's trading.
he's
Corn for
look at
corn.
this.
That's it. Okay.
There's another trade you might find interesting. Okay,
That's why. Okay.
this is definitely, these two builds are one of the most interesting builds I've ever seen in this game. Okay.
This is insane. This is I've never seen such a game. Never, I think so. Like
Exactly.
I've never seen such a duo combined.
I
Like
see a little problem here because there's not a lot of recruits, but with three gold smelters, it might be just fine in a while.
yeah.
Like,
But
there's no way
still,
he'll make more
like,
than 30 recruits right now before the peacetime, so it's kinda bad, but I guess 100
around
jackets.
70. No,
Yeah.
maybe not 70, but around 60
Okay.
something units. And only iron? What the actual fuck?
Yeah.
101 leather jackets.
But I must
This
say
is.
that
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
not that much what Black Belt did. It's like not mind blowing, and
Yeah.
the recruits
Mm-hmm.
amount is pretty bad. But obviously you have to take into account that he's making like triple iron, and it will just go
Yeah.
upwards and upwards.
Triple iron. 21
Okay,
coal mines.
but
21 coal mines.
I propose, because there's like 4 minutes to peacetime, to take a look at everyone, starting with the bottom team.
Yeah.
Sokol, pretty solid army. Yeah,
That's nice.
that's
really
really
nice.
nice. Not that many horses, but I think it's fine for 6 farms. Should be okay. Can't say anything bad about it.
Well,
Napek.
around 80,
Yeah?
I think. Around 80 units, maybe?
How much time? That's kind
Per
of
minute?
70. Yeah.
Yeah, 70 plus.
Okay.
70 plus for sure.
Napek. Similar,
Napka.
a bit worse iron, but otherwise pretty good. A bit more horses. I'd say slightly worse than Sokol, but it's not a big margin. Also pretty solid base. Botso, interesting.
Yeah.
Not really focusing that much on iron. He just now makes the remaining ones. Probably a good decision because it's not the easiest thing to, make both.
Everything at once.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not too bad. 2.5 minutes left. Maybe it looks a bit worse than the other two guys, but it's fine, I guess. Big Bank, no horses, not too much iron.
Would be better iron, but still but though it's not that bad. Like
Yeah, it's like okay, but if you have
what like
if you have no
comparing
horses,
him-
then you should have more bows, I guess. And he's still lacking some. How many makers? 3 weapon makers. Fourth one is in the making. Yeah, I guess it'd be fine. How are the recruits in
but
the
still
team?
like comparing him to the others, the other players, like he's lacking. He's lacking the
Exactly.
amount.
Mm-hmm.
But we will see how it will
Yeah.
work in battle.
Yeah, also lacking on recruits. The only guy on the bottom team who has a problem with recruits. Okay, 1 minute left, so let's start with Ahmed. It's like looks like a
It's Ahmed.
yeah, like a 30-30 with 10 horses.
Many towers.
Many towers, yeah, that's when you make so many towers, you obviously lose some time, and
And he has
usually
famine
people.
in city.
Oh yeah, that's actually
This is
quite
disaster
bad.
right now.
Yeah, that's actually quite bad. But the army is quite okay, I'd say. Just a couple more swords needed,
It's
but that's not a
almost like
problem.
the same like the cannabis. Not
No,
cannabis.
no.
The
Napek?
big bank.
No. But no, it's better. It's with horses. It's way better. He has recruits as well. I'd say like the only thing that cannabis done better was like bowman. Okay, short look at Vieto. Pretty nice army, yeah. And
130 leather jackets.
whoa, yeah, I didn't manage to
Jesus
click.
fucking Christ. But
Okay.
like 83 recruits. So imagine if he would have made 130 units. He would like crush two guys combined, really.
I'll take a very quick look at the save game because I didn't manage to take a look at what happened on the top, like the barracks there. Yeah, 130, but there's not enough weapons. There's like 50, 60, 80. Yeah, that's kinda enough. 85 troops here and 73 armors from Black Pearl, 40 crossbows and 30.
Hey, wake up.
So Blackwell had like okay, can download. Oh, can. Okay, nice. So Blackpell had like 70 iron troops, and Abiab had like 85 leather troops. So this gives us kind of like a normal player, like exactly, except that obviously they'll have more probably producing like this, focusing only on one thing. They'll have more after peacetime, so it's pretty amazing, I'd say. Okay, I have to take a short break, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes, I guess. At least I will be. So be right back.
Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up.
Okay, I'm back. Right on time as well, see? As Black is the only guy who we are waiting for.
Okay. So what are your bets, Sado? Who's going to win?
Hmm. That's a hard question. But
I know.
I think the chances are pretty equal, I'd say. At least at the start. I have no idea what will happen in Blackpill's and Abyab's bases after peacetime, because I have a feeling that they'll be spamming like crazy, both leather and iron troops. So I guess it all depends on how it will play after peacetime.
Mm-hmm.
If it gets longer than 15 minutes, then I'd say that Blackie and Abyab will
Yes,
probably
we'll carry this.
carry this. Yeah.
Yeah, most probably. But like, I feel like the weakest point, I think. I'm sorry for saying that. From the team number 2 is the suspect, so also known as Ahmed, and I feel like he can be bashed pretty badly, pretty fast by Sokul. But on the other side, we have Big Bang on the right side versus Vieto. Vieto is won't be that easy task for Big Bang. So, like, my predictions, no predictions.
Okay.
This cannot be predicted. Like,
Mhm.
like look at the base of Ahmed. Like his base is completely dying right now. Like, let me count how many people is starving right now. Like two,
Oh,
three,
yeah.
four, five. Someone died right now. Like at least like 10 people in the city
Yeah,
is
yeah.
hungry, and it's not
That's a
working.
valid point. Ahmed's base is like I didn't expect that to be so bad actually, but he tried to make some houses along with only 2 swine farms, and there's like no bakery, not even. Oh no, he actually has fishermen.
But like
But
I
yeah,
didn't even consider the fact that the bases are so close. To be honest, like look at the towers from from Napek.
yeah.
Like, but okay, but towers are made like in the half of the map. So like, so okay, but still, the place to to place to play with is so small right now. Like between Abjab and Napek, it's like 20, 25 tiles. That's nothing, to be honest.
Yeah.
And with such a big army from Abjab, he will have some big struggles, I think, to move with. And well, I really don't
Now you
know.
can notice how stupid was the decision to build barracks here.
Yeah.
It's not really important that he
Yes.
can make a lot of troops if they can just start shooting this or something like this.
Mhm.
Of course, this
Like,
mountain makes it
yes.
impossible, but yeah.
But also, like, considering the fact that Abjab has only leather, Napek would, send only iron swords to this small passage, like between the rocks,
Mhm.
the small river,
Mhm.
and he would have he can tank this pretty nicely, I think, in this passage.
Look! 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 Look!
Oh Jesus, what is
Blackie
going on
got
here?
caught. What the hell did he do? GG, yeah.
So that's
But they shouldn't.
so like
They
the
shouldn't go
actual
lobby. No way. Like, look, he's losing all his
yeah.
swords for
Like
free.
that's oh yeah.
It's a shame we didn't catch this catch. Blackbear
It's
has
terrible.
quit.
Like
Yeah, I mean,
how can you? This is like
how can you do this?
I
Was he scouting with it or what?
I I don't. That was such a irresponsible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like this is the beauty the beauty of playing KaM. Really, like you've just seen this. The 45 minutes of building,
Yeah.
sitting and watching this
And now
and
something
thinking,
like this.
yeah, and you have like 1 minute, 1 minute, guys. That was 1 minute action.
Well, no, they say like he stormed into bots for fun. Okay.
Yeah,
Wonder what
but
happened there.
yeah. So if it wasn't purpose,
Mm,
well, I
no idea,
always
I
knew
didn't
that
see it.
some,
Yeah.
but like I always knew that some members of LT clan are weird. Let's say.
If you say so.
Um,
Okay, look at this. Another. Well, okay, almost. I really thought for a second he's gonna catch it, but it would be pretty strange decision. Maybe that's how it started back then.
there's one thing like obvious. They won't run into Ahmed's base. He has 15 towers. Fucking
Whoa.
15 towers. This
Yeah.
is like impossible to run.
It is possible to
Um,
run into this if you just wait 10 minutes before his base fucking dies.
but like yeah, but still,
Yeah.
you know.
I know,
So
but
this part
like I
of the
said.
map is like close. It's like there's no left side of the map. Like you
Okay.
can, you know,
Uh,
just
we have to
delete
be
it.
very quick observing what happens because we have movements of both sides right now. And hard to say what will happen. But I'm feeling someone will attack soon for some reason. Sokol has pretty aggressive position with Napek here.
Well, I'm wondering where is Vieto has not enough recruits. Look how many recruits he's lacking. It's just terrible. Like
Oh crap, yeah.
I'm doubting. I like.
Look at that army. This is pretty bad. I mean, COVID doesn't have that much either.
I'm really
But
surprised
yeah.
that the Big Bang like didn't attack already.
Yeah,
Like
but he
haven't
doesn't have
attacked
much
already.
either. He could try with Bozo, yeah.
But still,
While
like
Black
he
is
like
troops coming.
wait. Okay. He has no vision here, so that's the point. So if he had made some horses, at least 2 or 3 horses, you know, even from some marketplace, some trade for only for 2 horses, you know.
Look at this position. It's pretty bad, I'd say, for this
Yeah,
bowman.
so like you can see right now that it's obligatory to have some horses, 1, 2 horses to only for have it them only for scout. Like if you are not a fan of making horses, don't do them. But still, you must have 2 horses at least to have some proper scout around,
Mhm.
to have some vision.
Okay, now I got what you mean because I didn't notice that he doesn't see anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine if he saw that,
Mm-hmm.
if he knew that he can just run
Yeah.
into him, like that would be like yeah 1 minute gaming like before.
There's some action, pretty hardcore, almost, here. I'm anticipating there might be a catch on the left side first, which could be pretty good for the top team, actually, I think. I mean, better than catching on the right. And already you can see they're moving towards the left side slowly. but it doesn't trigger Bozo, and he doesn't
And
try
look
to go
what's
left.
going on in the middle. Like I don't know if
Okay.
it's like the movement from
Uh,
Abjab is actually I can't understand this, but
we
still.
we see both fronts are attacking right now.
And
Seems like Vieto is going back.
Yeah. And this is actually terrible
Okay,
for
look.
the left side. Left side is completely dead right now. They have no shooting power here.
Okay, catch.
Whereas, yeah, there's a catch.
And
Spike's going on horses for sure. And left is dead. Left side is completely
okay,
dead because
catch
of
on
the
the
amount
right.
of arrows.
Yeah, you're probably right. This can do nothing. Yeah. Okay, let's focus on the
But,
right then.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa!
The movement from Big Bang is
Look at that.
like minus 100.
Vieto has like no troops and yet he might try to outmaneuver him completely.
The
It's gonna
left
be
side
hard.
is like that, like in.
Yeah, but Bozo
like-
is winning here as well, it seems. Despite a lot of shooters here.
Look at the Big Bang. He's like standing and doing completely nothing.
Exactly.
Completely. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Like,
Vieto has
building-
like 4 melee troops. What the hell is this?
yeah, exactly.
Very
like,
lucky
building
from
is
him.
one, but fighting skills and the skills to, to have some vision and to understand the map, it's like, it's
Yeah.
like, no.
He doesn't even know how to move. Well, it's not too important because the left side is winning massively, but yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And this is like, yeah,
And look at this barracks
that's
now.
the case. Yeah, that's the case of building such an aggressive barracks. This is like, I think like if he had placed the towers like 20 tiles down the map, okay, I would understand this. But still, this is no, this is like
Okay, Vieto is catching?
no.
That's impossible.
Like with what?
Yeah, right?
With
Well,
bows? Come on.
Vieto has to do something, but the problem is he has nothing, so he'll probably catch.
Yeah, this
not-
game is
Maybe
It's
he
fini-
tried to
this is
kill
finished
this.
already.
Yeah, that's why he's catching.
Ahmed
Whoa.
base is dead.
Such a massive rape on the left side. And funniest thing about Ahmed's base is nobody even tried to go past these towers.
Exactly.
He killed himself.
Exactly.
He just was out of food completely.
Like look at the vision. Like they didn't have even the vision of the towers here. Like Toku knew there are like 4 towers here, but didn't know about the rest on the left
It's
side.
like they didn't even care about his towers.
So like
Yeah.
it was like just
Just
go
kill
in
his army and move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was the right decision because his base was not worth killing. But yeah, there's a lot of troops left. But there's some... Okay, well, it's obviously GG. Oh well, who could have imagined it will go so swiftly on the left side?
Like I'm to be honest surprised. I'm very surprised that it went so smoothly. Really, like it was like in one click gaming almost. Really.
Yeah. And look at the stats. Obviously, Vieto had not that many soldiers, so he lost not too many and defeated not too many. But Big Bang has really bad stats. He had about 90 troops. That's fair enough. But 21 soldiers defeated, and he didn't really know what to do. And he was in the fucking winning team.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
you can see
like
Suspect and Vieto have twice as many kills. While losing the game. I'm not even mentioning Abjab and Black Pearl because that's there's no point to do that, I guess. So yeah, very bad performance from the green player, but despite that, there was like no problem to win on the left side. The Polish players just wiped out the first player on the left and just were going to the right. It was pretty funny to see this. But yeah, like you can see, maybe this map needs a bit more fighting space and needs to be a bit more campy on the bottom. On the middle, because right now it's not that easy to defend. Although, I don't know. What do you think? Is it the map's fault? Like it's too small there, or not enough space to
Like
make a defense, or did the top team not do it right?
like in my opinion, it's like the fault is splitted.
Okay.
It's like a little bit of the fault of the map, a little bit fault of the players.
Mhm.
Like we saw like clearly that Ahmed was, you know, a little bit like not in the game.
Mhm. I believe that.
Especially when
Yeah.
the base like, but besides the base died and stuff, uh, there was lacking something. They
Mhm.
have enough troops. Like I'm not saying like they didn't have army or something.
Mhm.
Like they had armies. They had really nice armies, but still the
I believe
usage
I
of
know
those
what.
armies like.
Yeah, I believe I know the reason they lost. They were positioned very badly. They were practically standing inside their own towers, like no space to go back,
Mhm.
no
Mhm.
tactical possibilities. And
Mhm.
the bottom team simply claimed the space on the middle right away after peacetime, while the top team failed to do that. So, having no space, they could just stand and get eliminated one by one, I guess.
Yeah, and
That
also one more
includes
thing.
the left
Yeah.
side, because
Yeah.
Vieto obviously had the right position. Kind of Black Pearl had also good position, but the left side,
Mhm.
Abiab and Ahmed didn't.
Like the one more thing I think was important actually. Like
Hey,
if you
wake up.
have such a big armies, for example, like Abjab had, yeah,
Mhm.
you have like 90 almost units during peacetime, the end of peacetime. Like if you have such small space like between the Abjab and Napek like it was in the game, no, it was like 20 something tiles difference between them, and you have like no space to move with this,
Mhm.
so you have like spread it over the map, and like there was no spread with the units, it was like one big shit.
Mhm.
Sorry, like really
Yeah.
it was. And like they closed them, they like if you know, if the big bang wouldn't have slept, you would
Mhm.
close them from the right
Hey, wake
angle,
up.
Exactly.
and like they were closing them from the left, and you know that's it. Like there's nothing to add more. Like the map is one thing, but the tactical skills and the general, you
Mhm.
know, knowledge about using units properly and positioning properly is like the second thing.
Yeah. Uh, Someone just told me that he thinks this map is like it's supposed to work for 6 players, not for 8 right now. With the middle locations, like it's impossible to fight.
Not really, I think.
I mean,
It's too
I
big for 6 players.
yeah maybe, but I kind of agree with what he says. But also, like I said before, I think despite that they should probably fight better. So it's
Mm-hmm.
probably like you said, it's like 50-50 fault of team and of the map.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay, but I definitely know more about this map after one more game. So I should probably find some time to fix this. Make a fix 8 or 7 maybe.
Yeah,
And
also besides the game,
make more
our game,
space, yeah.
like we have a lot of new lobbies right now and a lot of lobbies playing right now. So
Yeah, obviously.
so with the help of unwanted coronavirus, we have some upcoming cool games, I think so, soon.
Exactly. Need to save this game for sure. It was pretty interesting game also, even
Hmm?
if a bit short. Uh, Not this one.
But still,
But
I mean,
the builds were pretty interesting here, right?
yeah, yeah, like the most interesting build, I even would save it from the Abjab, really. It was spectacular. 130 leather jackets. I've seen in like some players can't even reach half of it in the 19 minutes, the 90 minutes of some I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
it's called.
Of time.
No, I mean like the mode or the let's say.
Peacetime.
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, the lobbies where they play 90 peacetime, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, does it have some name? Like on the 90 peacetime lobby?
90 peacetime
Or
lobbies. Public
just
settings, I don't know.
okay. Okay. So let's call it 90 peacetime lobbies.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
You can see on the graphs like Ahmed had really bad game when it comes to food mainly. Oh, but also Blackmail didn't produce too much food, but he doesn't seem like he's like dying, I think. Had no citizens lost, yeah, come on. How many citizens did he have, by the way? Oh, quite many.
When his 7 died. So
Yeah.
like this is like the principle of the principles of KaM Remake. Do not kill yourself. Do not kill your city before the end of peacetime. And that's it. Like
Yeah.
if your base isn't working, like
Hey,
how
wake
do
up.
you wanna fight? How you wanna live? How you wanna do anything? In the game? How you wanna like? Come on.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
thanks to you guys watching this stream. We'll probably do some streams mainly in the weekends, but maybe also something in the week. We'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Keep coming visiting us on TeamSpeak as well.
Yeah, you have the
And
address on the
Discord.
right, on the left.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Oh, ciao.